Hey guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel, and this is a car hunting channel, Rios Auto Transport. And
if you haven't already, please subscribe.
yes, thank you.
Back to the channel. We're in Lodi where we're picking up a recovery vehicle, and this is going to Sacramento. Now, somebody did ask on the channel, and one of the comments is how to get insurance quotes. So basically that's quite easy, and that's something you definitely should do before you buy your equipment. Once you have an idea what type of equipment you're going to get, be it a used truck or a new truck, a used trailer or a new trailer, what you do is you get a VIN number. For instance, if it's going to be a new truck, maybe you can get a VIN number from a dealer. Same thing with the trailer. Get your VIN number, either used or new. If it's used, from the seller, they'll give it to you. And then you call an insurance broker and get a quote. They're gonna need those VIN numbers in order to get a quote. Another one thing to keep in mind is when he bought his equipment, both the truck and trailer, he paid cash for those. So he didn't insure the full value of the truck and trailer at that time. The first year, how much did you insure your truck for the first year?
25,000?
I think it was 20.
No, it was 25.
Oh, 25. So he insured it for 25, although he paid over 30 for it. And how much did you insure the trailer for?
A lot less, I don't know.
He paid $13,500 for the trailer, and I think he insured it for, I can't remember, but it was a lesser amount. So that helped him get his premiums down lower.
Okay, so for a lot of you people that don't know, you're barely getting into the business, and you're gonna get you're gonna pay a lot for your insurance. The way you do that, you lower your rate by getting different quotes, by don't fully insure your truck and trailer, but once you get your 1 year in, boost it up to whatever you could afford, really.
Exactly, but if you're financing your truck and trailer, of course you have to insure the full value. You have to insure what your financing is. But if you paid cash for one or both, you can underinsure it. Now, of course, that is a risk, because if you total it, and you're underinsured, but that's what he did, and it helped him save quite a bit of his insurance his first year. And like I said before, when you get a quote, they are going to ask you for VIN numbers. So you can go ahead and provide those VIN numbers from either used vehicles that you see for sale in the same type that you're going to purchase, or new. They're going to ask for your DOT number and the VIN numbers of the vehicles.
Right up.
That's good. Now this, like I said before, this is a recovery vehicle. The recovery location couldn't turn it on, but he used his Costco jumpers, turned it right on, left it on for about, I don't know, maybe 8 minutes, and now it's turning right on. Now we're in California, and Progressive would not insure new ventures in California for car hauling for their first year, and so he had to use a broker. And he did get quotes from numerous brokers, again using the VIN numbers of the type of truck he wanted to purchase, and also the trailer. Now also keep in mind, for those of you that are thinking about going to car hauling, you're getting your quotes. The more vehicles you have on your trailer, the more it's going to cost for insurance, because of course you have to insure more cargo. So keep that in mind. I definitely recommend that before you buy your equipment, to get a quote on the trailer and truck that you think of purchasing. That way you can have a good idea of what your fees are going to be. So with the insurance, another thing you need to keep in mind is how much you need to insure. As far as, there's 3 insurance policies. Now he gets his all wrapped in one policy, but sometimes they'll break it down. There's one for your truck and trailer, so your equipment. There's one for limited liability, and then there's one for the cargo. The limited liability, it's generally always $1 million policy. For 3 cars or less, it's $100,000 cargo. For 4 cars, it's $150,000, and anything above 4 cars is $250,000. Now, if you're working for Coparts or IAAI, then it would be a little cheaper.
Let's rewind. you're hauling brand new cars, it's going to be more.
Oh, that's right.
For 4 cars, it's going to be $250,000.
Yes.
So we don't haul new cars; it's all used cars.
Yes. So basically, when you get your quote, you need to already have some type of information on what you plan on doing. What he does, like I said, is pretty standard. 1 million limited liability and 150 for cargo for 4 vehicles. Now, those are not new vehicles. He hauls used. Some of them are slightly new. They might have 10 miles, but they're still considered used.
Yeah, but you know what? I heard it through other car haulers. They're hauling 3 cars, but they have to insure 4 cars.
Yes.
Brand new cars for $250,000 on the cargo.
Yes. So you want to keep that in mind, because if you're going to be hauling new cars, if you think you're going to be hauling new cars, of course you need to get the insurance. When you do get your insurance quote, they are going to be asking you if they're new or used. So keep that in mind. And then again, like I said, if you're going to be doing Copart, which is a lot of times they're non-running cars. Some of them are running, but a lot of times they're non-running. Then with their insurance limits are lower.
Another thing, just because they're a brand new car, don't expect them to be paying you a lot of money for each for each car, because they don't really pay that much.
Yes, he knew somebody that was doing new cars, and it wasn't a lot. You have to have your DOT number to get that quote. And what else? What did we miss?
You need a CDL.
Well, no, if you're going to do 2 cars, you don't need a CDL.
Depends on your equipment.
Yes.
Once you go over the 26,000, you need a CDL.
Mm-hmm. 26,000 on your both your weight of your truck and trailer combined.
Yeah. I mean, just because you got a 3,500 and a light trailer, but what matters, what the CHP looks at, is that number on your side of your door, which is more than 26,000 pounds.
Yes.
So don't forget, man. I mean, there's CHPs out there, and even at the scales, they're checking these guys for their license. And a lot of these guys don't have a CDL, and they're coming down on these non-CDL.
Yes. For example, we about what was it, a year and a half ago, you got pulled into the scale.
Yep.
And all they wanted was they checked his truck, the door, to see what his GVWR was. They checked his trailer to see what his GVWR was, and then they asked for his license. And all they were making sure is that he had a CDL.
Yeah.
That was it.
Yeah. I mean, just because you got a brand new equipment, a 2023 Dodge Ram, and brand new trailer, they're still going to check your equipment out if you're running CDL or non-CDL. So be careful out there, guys.
Yes. And if you guys have any questions or anything at all, just reach out to us. And thank you for watching.